14th of December 2023, Matt Buxton reporting. I did a video, and I'm not sure I'm going to put that one out because it's kind of rambling. Trying to cut to the point on this one. Open Meetings Act violation in the Alaska Permanent Fund Board of Trustees. It was meeting there and basically, going over tactics to try to avoid, getting public disclosure and record requests to the media, and following the Open Meetings Act and allowing the press there and that kind of thing. And even talking about holding their meetings out of the state, and all of that stuff is, it's part of a larger trend and pattern with Mike Dunleavy's administration. Even the Alaska legislators, the tactics and the way they raised their own salaries astronomically, it really, corruptly, without any. But I'm saying, it's part of the larger trend and pattern where they're, basically breaking the law, objectively breaking the Open Meetings Act law, breaking, trying public disclosure on, but they're openly and transparently, we're catching them talking about intentionally doing this. So this is an issue of not having enough time in a budget crunch moment. This is the kind of conversations that likely went on behind the scenes with Mike Dunleavy, as well as that Wasilla state representative, when they were strategizing to try to do this corrupt thing where the SOCC meeting, they restructured it and, hired those people at the last minute and forced this, $2 million a year embezzlement that they've done from the state money. So, seeing them do this also with the permanent fund dividend is just a real red flag. There needs to be lawsuits. There needs to be criminal charges against some of these administration guys, I think. And it's not something where we can continue to let the corruption just run like wildfire down there in Juneau. Those guys, we need to go from the top to the bottom and show them the door and say goodbye. Go if you don't want to, go do something else. Transparency and the faith in the public. But also, I wanted to mention really quickly, if I have a second, that permanent fund dividend should have been sending money for some of these. I've been talking about like sodium ion batteries. Instead of complaining for the last 20 years, Aidea could have been doing some great stuff with clean tech and clean energy, partnering with some other businesses if they had their eyes open and were not just so corrupt and so narrow focused on oil, gas, and mines like Ambler Road